Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel where we discuss so many things. Yes, where we discuss matters on faith, relationship, lifestyle, and so many other wonderful things that may come up in mind. You know what I mean. Yes, you know what I mean. So on today's video, I want to show you guys how I prepare my moimoi. Yes, my moimoi. So you can see these are the ingredients. Right here I have my beans flour. I'm using this beans flour because it's usually a very big problem for my blender to blend my beans to a smoothie. So to avoid any kind of complaint, I'm using a beans flour for this moimoi. So here I have my crayfish, my sauce for taste, my pepper, my maggi, my onions, fresh fish, big boiled pepper, my tomatoes, my egg, my oil, my groundnut oil. Yeah, this is oil, and then foil. Yes, and I have my blender. Yes, so let's get started. So after blending the big bell pepper and the onions, I'm going to be adding them to this beans flour. I'm going to be adding it to the beans flour. Yeah, and then stir. So guys, I'm going to stir this so well. I'm going to stir this so well before going to the next step of it. I'm going to stir so well. So guys, I've added my big bell pepper inside the blender and some onions, and then I added some water to help it blend so well. So right now I'm going to blend. I'm going to blend it. I added some water to help it blend smoothly. I wanted to increase the volume of So this is ready, set aside. So guys, you know it was thick before now, so I have to add water to help it blend so well. And you don't need to mix your moimoi to be so strong. It won't get dull and you won't get what you want in your moimoi. So you need to add some water to make it light up a bit, you know, and blend again. So I've added some water, of which I will still be adding some water because as you can see my moimoi is still very thick, so I'm still going to be adding more some water. If you leave your moimoi like this, if you mix it this way, you're going to get undone moimoi. It's not going to be done, and you will get that taste you want from your moimoi. So you'll be adding some water as it's taking. So you keep stirring. So you can see it's still thick. And mind you, I have not add my groundnut oil. So I will leave it like this and then add some oil to it. Then I will know if I'm to add more water before blending it, because I'm still going to blend this. You can see there's still some lumps inside, so when using beans flour for your moimoi, you just need to be very careful. Don't just go anyhow. You just need to be very careful with it. As you can see, it's a kind of thick, and then there are still lumps inside, so I'm still going to add my groundnut oil and then I'll blend it together and we'll see the result later. So now I'll be adding some oil. You know that moimoi usually need oil, so I've added some oil and then you keep stirring and keep stirring it. Even though you did not get to that perfect mixture, just don't get bothered, because you're still going to blend it. So now that I've added my oil, I'm going to blend. So you keep stirring. So you can see it's still thick. And mind you, I have not added my groundnut oil. So I will leave it like this and then add some oil to it. Then I will know if I'm to add more water before blending it, because I'm still going to blend this. You can see there's still some lumps inside, so when using beans flour for your moimoi, you just need to be very careful. Don't just go anyhow. You just need to be very careful with it. As you can see, it's a kind of thick, and then there are still lumps inside, so I'm still going to add my groundnut oil and then I'll blend it together and we'll see the result later. So now I'll be adding some oil. You know that moimoi usually need oil, so I've added some oil and then you keep stirring and keep stirring it. Even though you did not get to that perfect mixture, just don't get bothered, because you're still going to blend it. So now that I've added my oil, I'm going to blend. So guys, I'm going to blend now. I'm going to be blending this now. So all I have to do is to use my spoon to scoop some into my blender, and then I blend. So guys, I have some inside my blender now. I'll go ahead and blend this. I want to increase the volume so that it can be fast. Guys, if you look well, you see this one I haven't blended it again. I haven't blended it at all. I haven't blended it. You can see the oil is just one side. It's not well mixed. Why this? I have blended this so well. I have blended this. You see, I have blended it. It's so mixed up. There is no oil just going one side and all of that. Everything is well mixed. There is no lumps. Everything is so smooth and perfect. So that is why it is really very important that you blend it again. Don't say, this is beans flour, so I'm not going to blend for the second time. No, you still have to blend it to get that smoothness, you know. you wouldn't like to be eating your moimoi and you'll be getting these lumps inside your mouth and all of that, and the oil is just one side, so it is not nice. It's better you blend it very well before adding some other ingredient inside. So guys, after getting to this mixture, you can see the whole thing is the mixture is well cooperated. Now I have to start adding my ingredients one after the other, starting with my Maggi. Already I blended some cubes of Maggi inside while blending it because I hate to stress myself. And now I have to add some pepper. Be mindful on when you're adding your pepper. If you're someone that doesn't like pepper, then you have to be very careful when you are adding your pepper. Yes, and now I got to add my crayfish. I love to put much more crayfish inside my moimoi. Yes, I love the taste of it inside my soup. I'm not letting this go. And now I have salt. I'm adding some salt inside. Some salt. You just have to be careful when adding your ingredients, especially Maggi, pepper and salt, so that you don't get to over add it. So now I'm going to put my fresh fish and my onions. You see how I separated the bones from the fresh fish. So this is how it is. You don't just put it inside like that after boiling. So I have it here. And then my fresh tomatoes. This is the way I love to slice it. And then I didn't put much of it because I just wanted to little. And then you mix properly. And then taste if the whole ingredient is okay. So guys, the moimoi is ready to cook. Yes, so the next step is for me to use the cover to do what? To cover it. And this is just the way to do that. You just press it together to the edge and that is just it. So you just press each of the edges just like this, and that's just it. So now I've placed the moimoi inside the pot with just a little quantity of water, very little. You can see how little my water is. So you don't need to add much water while boiling your moimoi. So you just add some little water and keep checking from time to time to see if the water is dried, and then you add some water again. So I will boil this moimoi for about 4 to 5 minutes, and then we will check how great it is. See you guys then. So guys, after about 45 minutes of cooking your moimoi, of boiling your moimoi, some people love to bake with your moimoi, but I don't really like it, so I prefer to cook. So after about 45 minutes, this is what we have. Yeah, it's ready. So let's see how it is. Woo! You can see my pan. That is the goodness of you, the secrets of you oiling your pan or oiling your foil or your plate before scooping moimoi into it. So let's have a taste. Ooh. Buono. Buono. So this is so good. Delicious. So enjoy this video, enjoy your moimoi. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Share this video, subscribe, like, and drop a comment. Bye bye. Ciao. And buon appetito according to the Italians. I love you guys. Ciao.